Welcome to ADEM's Air Quality Forecasting Center. My name is Lee Bacon and I'm a meteorologist here in the Air Division at ADEM. Did you know that we have 7 meteorologists on staff? One of the jobs of a meteorologist here at ADEM is to issue air quality forecasts for the citizens of Alabama. So I am so excited that you're able to be with us today while we walk through our air quality forecasting program. So come on in. So here's our Air Quality Forecasting Center, and we're again so glad to have you with us. The first thing you may wonder is, what is an air quality forecast? Well, that's easy. Do you know what a weather forecast is? Sure you do. An air quality forecast is just a weather forecast where we evaluate the effects of pollution so that we can provide the citizens of Alabama with information about how to plan their activities. So how does an air quality forecast work? Well, it's an awful lot like a traffic light. As you can see here, green means good, yellow means moderate, watch out, and anything orange and above means it could be unhealthy for Alabamians. What that means is that air pollution can be unhealthy for certain individuals in the state. For example, the elderly, or young children, or those with existing conditions like asthma and other respiratory issues. Even those who work outside can be affected by air pollution. Here in Alabama, we issue forecasts for 2 pollutants, ozone and PM fine. And so next what we're going to do is we're going to talk with the forecasters for each of the areas that we forecast in this state, and they can give you a little more information about what goes on in each of their individual cities. This is Jim Owen. He's one of the lead forecasters for the Huntsville area, one of the areas that we forecast for here in Alabama. I'm going to let him take a few seconds to talk to you about the Huntsville Air Quality Forecasting Program. Take it away, Jim.
All right, thank you, Lee. Huntsville is actually the northernmost part of the state where we provide a forecast for air quality. We began forecasting back in 2001 in Huntsville, so this is our 20th year of doing this in that area. We have 3 PM 2.5 and ozone monitors in the Huntsville area. If you look at this map up here, each of those red dots shows where we have a monitor located. Now, Huntsville, what we look for in that area as far as high ozone or high particulate matter days, we look for days that are boring to us meteorologists, usually days that are just sunny, very little wind, it's stagnant, nothing much going on weather-wise. That's when we tend to get our highest concentrations in the Huntsville area of ozone or PM 2.5. And one interesting thing about Huntsville is that since it is the farthest part of the state, it tends to be cooler up there during most of the year. So we tend to have lower concentrations of pollutants in that area than our other areas that we forecast for in the state. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to Lee.
Next, I'd like to introduce you to Scott Southwick. He's one of our lead forecasters for the Birmingham area. Because Birmingham is our biggest city in this state, there are some unique challenges to developing air quality forecasts. Scott, feel free to take it away.
All right, thank you, Lee. In the Birmingham area, we've been forecasting for roughly a little over 25 years now. It's about 1996. And one of the main things in Birmingham is, like Lee said, it's the largest city in the state. So we have the most monitors across the area from both Jefferson County and Shelby County. And as you can see up there, there's the 7 monitors. And so it presents quite a problem. It can vary quite drastically across that area from one monitor to the next what the ozone concentrations are. So in Birmingham, we also have a lot of higher terrain associated across the area, and that plays a big factor in the wind direction. So that's one thing we look at is where's the wind come from. Sometimes it comes down to interstates and causes the air pollution from those to track through the city and cause one monitor to be higher than the other. So, and then we do know that the emissions have dropped over the years. The cars have gotten cleaner, but it is still the highest ozone in the state, and that usually occurs from between late spring and then also again in late summertime we see the highest ozone. And that's it. So back to Lee.
This is Megan Travis, and she's one of our lead forecasters for the Columbus-Phoenix City area. That's an area that bridges both Alabama and Georgia. And so Megan's going to talk to you a little bit about the challenges of working with another state agency to issue an air quality forecast. Take it away, Megan.
Thank you, Lee. Yes, Phoenix City is very unique because there are 2 monitors located in this area. One is in Phoenix City, Alabama, and the other is in Columbus, Georgia. Therefore, we have to work in conjunction with the state of Georgia when it comes to forecasting. Now, with Phoenix City, we forecast for particular matter, and they are often influenced by fires. So one of the things that we look at are fire maps that are in the area.
And finally, this is Tim Martin. He's one of our lead forecasters for the Mobile area. Mobile is also a difficult area to forecast for sometimes because of the interface between the ocean and the land. Tim, take it away.
All right, thanks, Lee. As Lee said, Mobile is our coastal forecasting site, and we have 3 monitors in the Mobile area: Chickasaw, Bay Road, and Fairhope. And one of the unique challenges to forecasting in Mobile is the sea breeze. The sea breeze can come in with a lot of rain, and if it comes in with a lot of rain, that tends to wash a lot of the ozone out of the atmosphere. But if the sea breeze does not have a lot of rain with it, it can tend to push the pollution from monitor to monitor. And one of the other challenges to forecasting at a coastal site are the afternoon thunderstorms. We have random thunderstorms that pop up in the afternoon that will also wash the ozone out of the atmosphere.
Now that you've heard from our forecasters, you have a better idea about how and why we issue air quality forecasts. We issue them so that you can make changes in your daily habits if you know that air quality is going to be high. How do we do that? Again, through our AQI index that coordinates with these colors. But where do I get this forecast, you may ask? There are a couple of places that you can get it. The first place you can get it is at adem.alabama.gov. It's on our homepage on the very front. You can click and get all of the forecasts for the state. Another place that you can get it is on the airnow.gov website. The airnow.gov website is a website that collects all of the forecasts from across the U.S. And so let's say you're going on a vacation or you have a business trip. You can always find out what the air quality is going to be in those areas. One of the last things I want to talk to you today is about an advancement in monitoring. I know you've already seen a talk about our air quality monitors here in Alabama, and you've also probably seen the air quality monitor in the back of the building here at ADEM. In addition to that monitor, we have a monitor here at ADEM that looks like this. This is called a purple air monitor. This is a monitor that's transferable. It can move around. This is a monitor that's low cost. And this is a monitor that can provide information about how air quality is in a number of different ways. Did you know that last year in the wildfires, they deployed these monitors to see what the concentrations were in the area of the fire? These are becoming very popular. People use them for their own use. They use them for facilities, and they're very easily movable. One thing that you should note, these numbers that come out of these monitors are not to be used as is. This is mainly to give you a trend, to give you an idea. The monitors that we operate here at the state of Alabama are much more rigorous. And so while these provide important information, the information that comes out of them should not be used as is. But you're going to see this in the future. These are going to become more and more popular. As you can see on the map, they're already deployed all over the U.S. Thank you so much for taking some time to be with us here in the Air Quality Forecasting Center. We issue forecasts to provide you opportunities to make changes to your daily habits when you think air quality may be unhealthy. Together, you and I can keep Alabama's air breathtaking.